Hello everyone and welcome to this video, and in this video we're going to start our first coding lesson in this project. So let's actually get started. First thing you need to do is right click on source and create a package, and this package I'm going to call it base. And inside of my base package I'm going to create two classes. One is going to be called launch and the other one will be called browser. And browser will be the one that has all related browser materials, and launch is only going to launch my tests. So inside of launch, I'm going to create my main method. So it will be public static void main, and then I'm going to write string arguments, and that's it. And I'm not gonna touch launch until for probably a few minutes or something. So I'm gonna go to browser and create a private string, and I'm gonna call it browser name like this. And I'm gonna create a public string. I'm gonna write string dot get browser name like that, and this will actually get the browser name, will return the browser name that I already set. But I didn't set anything, and that's literally what we're gonna do next. So I'm gonna write a public void, and I'm gonna do set browser name like that. And inside of this, we're gonna actually give a string. So I'm gonna say browser name right here is equal to the browser. So whatever string the user will provide, or the user interface will provide, this will take it and give it to browser name, and is going to be saved there as a variable. So let's create another method, and this method will be actually launch browser. And inside of here, all the magic is going to appear, where we're actually going to launch our browser from there. And we're going to start with Chrome, for example, because Chrome is a really reliable browser, so we're going to do that. So first thing you need to do, we're going to write an if statement, and inside of this if statement, we're going to put a string Chrome and a quotation, and that equals to ignore case, and over there we're going to do get browser name. So I'm going to say if I get the browser name and it's equal to Chrome, I want to do the launching part. And people will say, why didn't I put get browser name there and Chrome is over there? This to avoid null exceptions, and it's really better to do it this way. So if it's Chrome, I want to do a system dot set property, and this takes two values, or two strings actually. So the first string will be WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver like that, and the second thing will be actually the location of my driver, and we actually didn't install it or didn't do it in any of our previous videos, but I'm gonna put in the link below how to actually download your Chrome drivers from selenium.com. But in the meanwhile, I already downloaded them. I actually downloaded a couple of them. I downloaded the Chrome driver, the Gecko driver, and the Opera driver. And I'm going to leave in the description below how to do all of that if you would like. And I'm going to copy this, go to Documents, go to the Workspace, Automation, that's the name of my project. And I'm going to create a folder here called Drivers. And inside of there, I'm going to copy this Mac folder. And when we actually going to make it, going to progress more, I'm going to create a Windows folder, and in each one, whenever I'm on a Windows, I'm going to make it launch the Windows drivers, and if I'm on a Mac, I'm going to do that, and so on. So let's actually give it the location. So I'm going to write drivers / Mac / Chrome like this, and then I'm going to define my driver, which driver I actually want to launch. And let's actually do that right here. So I'm going to do private as well for now. It's not going to be private forever, but private web driver. And I'm going to call it driver as well, like this. Let me import that. And I will say if, or just going to do driver is equal to new Chrome driver, like that. And I'm going to also import this. And either way, if it's Chrome or not, so outside of my if statement, I'm going to type driver.get, and we're going to go to the best website ever, learnitbro.com, like this. All right, here you go. So now that way we're going to launch our Chrome driver, and here will take us to learnitbro.com. All right, but where we can actually do that, we need to actually do that in Launch. So what I'm going to do is create an object equal to new browser. So browser object browser equal to new browser. And right here, I'm going to set my browser name, which is going to be Chrome. And this is all temporarily because I don't have a user interface yet to actually set all this information. So I'm going to set it through the functions that I built. All right, and I'm going to do launch browser over there. And if I just want to make sure that I set the right browser, all I have to do is actually do something like we can do system.out.println, and I can put something around this line, but I'm going to do get browser name, and you don't actually need this. So if I say, I can say something around this line, I would say browser name is, and then space, like this, and then save it. So this will set my browser. This all it's gonna do is just print whatever I put over here, and then this will launch my browser. So let's actually get started and see what will happen. Is it going to work or is it not going to work? So I'm gonna right click launch, run as, and I'm gonna run it as a Java application. So let's see what's gonna happen. It gave me an error. So it said exception, no class found. All right, and if you get this error, you will need to actually put the Selenium standalone server jar file manually. So to do that, we'll have to install it online and go right here, go to Selenium releases and go to the Selenium server standalone 3.4 or whatever version you actually want to use, and then go to property, go to Java build path, add external jars, and I actually moved it to documents, workspace, and I moved it right here. And this is only a temporary fix for this issue. You actually put it through a Maven, but sometimes it doesn't read it properly, and we'll try to fix it later on, and we don't want to really waste too much time trying to fix an issue that we have a workaround for. So press OK. And I found also an issue that I had Chrome. I should add Chrome driver in this section instead of just Chrome. So if I save now and try to launch like this, I will get my browser over there opening, and we are good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.